Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 very, very important self-development rules that you must follow. Now, these rules aren't going to be the regular video you see. They aren't going to be nofap. They aren't going to be cold showers. They're not going to be reading. They're not going to be exercising. These 7 rules are going to go deep into the mindset-related things of self-development. I don't care if you do nofap for half a year. I don't care if you take 2 cold showers a day. I don't care if you work out 6 times a week. If you don't follow these 7 rules, or at least half of them I'm going to explain in this video, what you're doing on your self-development journey aren't going to show any results. So buckle in, grab some popcorn, grab a snack, whatever, because these 7 rules you're going to want to follow. And half of them I can almost guarantee you haven't heard of before. But let's get straight into it. Rule number 1. Business before pleasure. Jack, why the hell are you getting us to start businesses now? This is not what I mean. What I mean by business before pleasure, I'm meaning that you should be doing what you need to do before you do anything else. You should be having a strict to-do list every single day, and you should follow that to-do list and tick off things until you have finished everything, and then you can go on to do whatever you want. I see a lot of slander on the internet about video games, going out with your friends. You shouldn't do that because it wastes your time for success. But sometimes that can be our biggest motivator. I want you to adopt the mindset of business before pleasure. I don't care, and you shouldn't either, if you spend half your day doing what you need to do towards your goals, and the other half of your day should be doing whatever the hell you want. And if that's gaming, that's gaming. If that's hanging out with your friends playing basketball, that's playing basketball. Business before pleasure, always. Make sure your to-do list is ticked off every single time before you do anything else. Now, rule number 2, be the dumbest in the room. Jack, why the hell are you telling us to be the dumbest in the room? I thought self-development was about being smart. Maybe getting better than other people, as some people put it that way. I don't mean be the actual dumbest in the room. I mean adopt the dumbest mentality in the room, especially when it comes to your important goals. Let's say your goals are to make $1 million this year in your business, and you're hanging around millionaires and you aren't a millionaire yet. You better be listening to them. Don't try and, of course, budge in. Sometimes it's okay to give your opinion, but if someone is telling you, especially if they're higher up in whatever you're trying to get to, if they're giving you a piece of advice, you might as well listen to it. I don't care if you don't follow it, at least listen to it. When you're in a group setting, listen to everyone's ideas. I don't care if they're dumb or not smart and you're smarter than them. Look at their idea, take their idea in, and be the dumbest in the room. I truly believe that knowledge is power. And when you adopt the mentality of being the dumbest in the room, you are going to become a very smart person that will take you very far in life. Rule number 2, be the dumbest in the room, especially with your goals. But again, I'm not saying to never share your opinion, share your ideas. Rule number 3, do not compare yourself to other people. Don't compare your journey to someone else's journey. You've probably heard this a lot. This is probably the most common rule on this list. I struggle with this myself. It's probably the biggest thing that holds me back is comparison. Yeah, I think I've always had the mentality of if someone else is getting success, it takes it away from my own. And that's something I'm really working at the moment. That's something I'm really putting my time and energy into getting better at. Yeah, showing more love and appreciation for other people's success. And it's helping me quite a lot. When you see someone succeed, when you see someone, let's say, hit more followers than you on Instagram, be fucking happy for them. When someone hits a new PR, be fucking happy for them. You know, it is going to pay dividends. If you're showing love, appreciation for people when they are successful, etc., if they've achieved more than you, it is going to pay dividends. It's going to come back to you because you attract what you are, not what you want. Show love and appreciation to other people. And do not compare yourself to who someone else is today. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. That's the best mentality to adopt. And these rules aren't in any particular order, by the way. There's not a most important rule and a least important rule. There's just rules. Now, number 4. This is probably the hardest, I would say the hardest rule to follow. But once you follow this rule, you are mentally unstoppable. And it's to observe, not react. Now, Jack, what the hell do you mean by this? So, when you get angry, when you get frustrated, let's say you get an injury like me, I have a broken ankle or something right now. Yeah, I didn't get angry as soon as I broke my ankle. Observe, don't react. And the simplest way to do this is by observing the emotion. Don't react to the emotion, observe the emotion. Don't react to the thought, but observe the thought. That's why I truly believe that adopting the habit of meditation and journaling are one of the most important things you can do in your life, because it's the best way to clearly observe your thoughts. And again, once you master observing your thoughts instead of reacting to your thoughts, that is when you can become mentally unstoppable. That is when you can control your mind. I've made multiple videos on how to conquer your mind, how to control your thoughts, how to control your emotions. So if you are interested, I'll leave it in the cards up here. You can go watch that now or after this video, because you are going to want to stick around for the last 3 rules I have right now. But yeah, observe, don't react. Rule number 5, keep your goals, aspirations, private. This is a big mistake I made. I went around, not to everybody, but especially my friends. I went around saying, as soon as I got into this self-development stuff, I was going to hit 100,000 followers on Instagram, 100,000 followers on TikTok, which I did. I did do that, bro. I had so much fucking pressure on myself because everybody was living up to the expectation. I had to live up to the expectation. Outside energy isn't really a good thing. Unless you really want to challenge yourself, unless you really want to prove your point, your goals should be private. Keep your goals, keep your ideas, keep your aspirations private, and you will shock everybody. If your goal is to prove people wrong, if your goal is to shock people, if your goal is to become better than anybody else, which I know some people have that goal, keep it private. Keep your goals private, and I can guarantee you're going to shock everybody. Simple, if you put the work in. Now, rule number 6. I have talked about this in this video, and it's to not think you're better than anybody just because you're on self-development. I know that might hurt your heart. Some people do this self-development stuff to get better than other people, become a more high-value person, to look low upon other people. Just because you participate in the realm, you participate in the activities of self-development, doesn't make you a better person than somebody else. We are just fucking balls of energy on this earth. Nothing separates us except perspective. You can have the perspective in your life that you are better than other people just because you work out, just because you read. Look, that's okay. Most likely when you adopt these habits, you're going to be more successful. You're most likely going to be more happy because these habits kick off chemicals, neurons in our brain that make us feel good. So you may be more happy than this other person because you have adopted better habits, but does that make you a better person? No, it doesn't make you a better person. Again, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. I don't want you to get into the mindset of thinking you're better than other people, because you're not. You're not better. You are simply doing it for yourself, and that should be your goal. Now, rule number 7, the most important rule: have fun. I had to leave it for the last rule, because why are you doing this self-development stuff? Why? Why are you doing it? Why are you participating in self-improvement? Why? It's not to work hard your whole life. It's to work hard right now. It's to build the body right now. It's to get the money right now. So in the future, you don't have to worry about the medical bills. You don't have to worry about the poverty. You can live your daily life without any worries. That's most people's goal. Some people are different, but personally with me, that's one of my goals. Personally with me, that's up there. Yeah, I do want to not pay medical bills when I'm older, because I want to have a healthy, sustainable, running body. I truly believe in hard work, and I think it should be done. But going back to rule 1, business before pleasure. Balance is key, in my opinion. Not too much balance, but enough to sustain you, but enough to not get burnt out. Think of yourself like a car. You go for a certain amount of time, then you stop. It may not be very long, and sometimes your car needs servicing. That's where rest days come in, because I can almost guarantee you, even if you don't tell yourself this, at the back of your head, that's your goal, to have fun. Everybody's goal is to have fun in life. Doesn't matter what it is. And if you did make it to the end of this video, I do want you to subscribe because I'm helping you live your best life through the development of your mindset and also through the realm of self-development as well. We go deep into self-development, so if you haven't subscribed already, you're missing out. Hit that red button down below. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this video. Free guides and one-on-one coaching if you'd like me to be that person for you, to guide you, to help you with this self-development stuff so you can start living the life of your dreams. One-on-one coaching is down below. Feel free to check that out. But anyways, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.